All right, so we just did a video of the raid in the Los Angeles home and Miami home. I did find another video here that goes into more detail of who the two were that were taken out of the home that we saw standing next to the vehicle. I told you, I believe they were Justin and King Combs. The reason I was able to tell, I told you guys I saw a video on social media posted by TMZ, this photo exactly right here, which helped me identify them in the last video due to clothing. Justin, I could tell him. It was hard to tell King Combs. It's crazy how King Combs looks like Diddy in the Time Machine. Like, nah, if this is a better angle of both of them in cuffs outside of their LA mansion. As much as everyone's like, oh my God, and entertained about this, you gotta remember, bro, Diddy's a father. Diddy's a provider. These kids live in that home. And not even kids, because Justin's 30 years old. But they live in that home with their father, and now they're being raided, going through all their stuff. Like, yo, that must be traumatizing. That's just insane. Not only is this being alleged against your father, and you got to process that through your head, but the place you rest your head at, where you have all your personal stuff in, is getting raided, thrown around everywhere. How about if you got an unlicensed strap under your bed or some shit, and they find it now? Are you charged for that? Like, I don't even understand how things like this work. How about if I got some yayo or some drugs or some Khalifa or something in my room that I didn't want nobody to find about, and now it's all over the news? King Combs' room, we allegedly found this and this. Like, that must be heartbreaking. I'll be outside sweating. They go upstairs and find another girl's number. Now they put on the news, your girl called. Was this I heard that they found another shorty's number in your room? Like, nah, this would just give, I'll be outside sweating, like, yo, you guys need help searching so we can get this done quicker? Like, nah, this will have me sweat. But let's see what this video shows. Again, I feel bad for the kids, even though there is allegedly, this is all alleged, we don't have no information, there is alleged from the producer that I believe he said Justin was involved in some of the spiking or some of the different things involving alcohol at these parties. It's all alleged. Do I believe it? I don't believe everything, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And the producer went crazy in his lawsuit, so I really don't believe his. But it was said. It was said. Again, they're being handcuffed just because they were inside the home and a raid is being done, and it's for the police protection and for them to be investigated. Not that they're under arrest. I believe they're just being detained. They were released right after this.
Right on that driveway right there. So clearly a very different sight than we're used to seeing. But there you see some of the people that were inside that mansion at the time of the raid. They are being talked to by investigators, by people from the Department of Homeland Security. I could see they're getting their pictures taken as well. So maybe they don't know who they're looking for or who they have in front of them at this point. But again, part of the process of
why look like Justin is smirking, shaking his head. Like, look at this. Hold on. Am I tweaking? When he walks to King Combs, it looks like he's smiling a little bit and shaking his head.
Part of the process of gathering information as to who in particular was.
You see, like, he's smirking as he's talking to him, or am I tripping?
On the grounds at the time that they made
and then Shorty pushes him more away from him
during this raid. So if we do have a vantage point from the ground there, I'm not sure if we have a ground shot.
Nah, but just being Diddy and seeing your kids in cuffs, that should just break your heart enough. Like, just knowing from allegations that you were involved in, and this is what's happening to your kids now. Hopefully you've already mentally prepared them for everything going on, letting them know if it is or isn't true and what will come from the media. But this is just something that a lot of us will never deal with. We can't even process how something like this would feel, because our parents are not even nowhere near the statue of an artist like that or with allegations like that. Let's hope. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below. We're on that road to 10,000 subscribers. What do you guys think about all this? I think a lot more information will come from these raids. Like I said in the last video, for them to get those warrants approved to get into those homes in those neighborhoods at the times that they did, and how big the operations were, it had to be something significant to get that approved. So I think a lot more will come from that, and when it does, we'll be here to review it. Like they say though, let's keep in mind, Diddy is still innocent. He is innocent until proven guilty. I know a lot of people throwing his name everywhere. The streets is already yelling no Diddy. They calling this a freako, not a Rico. Like, I'm telling you, they're already going crazy. You know, social media don't play. They don't waste no time. They just get straight to violating with the jokes. But he's still an innocent man, bro. He's still an innocent man. Yeah, he did pay a $30 million lawsuit. I'm not defending him in any way. Yes, am I a fan? Am I a supporter of Diddy? That goes without saying. That goes without saying. Being a fan of hip hop at the age that I grew up in, and being in New York City and seeing what Bad Boys did, come on, are you crazy? How would I not? But these charges are insane. See, Tory Lanez, I was standing there because I said, I know he didn't do it. I sounded like I was in the car. I sounded like I was the driver. Here, I'm not putting my name out there. You crazy? You think I'm throwing myself in the fence? Be like, I know Diddy. No, I'm just sitting back and watching like, y'all. I've already used my cape once this year. That cape was used for Tory Lanez. That cape will be retired until Tory Lanez needs me again. Here? Nah, we just sitting back and watching. Subscribe to the channel. Let's hope the truth comes out. Whatever was done will come to light. They always say, man, ooh, Lord, that saying keeps me in a straight and narrow. That shit keeps me scared because I always see it happening. Like, nah, bro. If these dudes is getting caught, just imagine me. I'm good. I'm going to just chill. I'm going to just relax. I'm going to just go to work. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Let me know your thoughts.